Well, this week on Living Green with News Channel 18, you can conserve water by planting a garden. Garden art owner Sean Sullivan joins me in the studio to tell us how. And well, we're not exactly planting gardens. We're kind of using alternative vegetation to collect water. And you specifically are working over at Purdue, and it's at the Powell, you said, Performing and Visual Arts parking lot.
That's correct.
And this is our first example, really, of how you could collect water, and this parking lot is an example. Why don't you tell us what you've done out there?
What the design firm had done is they had elected to sheet drain the parking lot, eliminating catch basins, storm pipe, extra grading for the parking lot, and essentially what that did is it minimized the manufacturing, transport, and installation of all these materials, so there were very significant energy savings in that respect. And then in terms of how the water was handled, rather than using a conventional turf grass swale, which requires weekly mowing, fertilization, other pest control, they elected to use native plants to absorb that water.
Okay. Well, my father's in construction management, so I know a little bit, and I know that that's a lot of money to get all of those catch basins and that stormwater drain off. And here you're simply taking what you'd usually make a V maybe or collect that water into a storm drain. Now you're actually making it one sheet, and it just runs off into this vegetation.
That's correct.
Okay, so then you said you use native vegetation, such as what kind of plants are used to collect this?
There's natives, native perennials such as Joe Pye weed, some of the iris. There's native grasses like panicum or switchgrass, prairie cordgrass. There's a lot of good things that are native to our area that will help absorb all that moisture.
Okay, and now this is a commercial example. We've used this Purdue parking lot. However, you can do this at home too. You could almost essentially put in a rain garden and use these plants that you're talking about to collect this water so it doesn't run off into our storm drains, essentially.
That's correct, and probably the best application for homeowners would be to tile their downspouts, which collects all the roof water. And generally, a rain garden consists of an excavation that's about 18 inches deep. A layer of gravel is put in to help hold the moisture once it runs off of roofs. A planting mix is put in for the plants to establish in. And then basically these plants will absorb the water that's held within this rain garden to basically absorb that water and keep it out of our stormwater drainage system.
Okay. Well, if you want more on rain gardens or other ways that you can get this vegetation in your own yard, we have those ideas, and we'll put them on our website today for you at WLFI.com under the Living Green tab. Thank you so much, Sean, for coming in today and giving us these tips. Sounds like you're doing tremendous things out at Purdue. So thank you again.
Thank you.
All right, we'll come